G'day guys. Yeah, I'm just heading to Wild Dog, so I thought I'd do a few tracks along the way. I camped overnight last night, just out of Walhalla. Just at Deep Creek number 4 now, so I just thought I'd film this and start heading over towards Wild Dog. Probably won't film too much there because there's plenty of guys that do videos there, but I'll throw a few little bits and pieces in if it's any good. Yeah, I hope you can stick around, and I'll hopefully find some pretty good tracks along the way today. Righto, just dropping into the steep section now of Deep Creek 4. Yeah, it's fairly dry today, even though we've had a fair bit of rain over the last, I don't know, couple of days. It dries out pretty easily through here. As usual, the video probably doesn't do it any justice. It's pretty steep through here. Someone's left their recovery bag. Rightio, so we've just come down to this first sort of gnarly bit here. It's pretty off camber. So I thought I'd just better check my winch, make sure that's working just in case, and the bloody thing wasn't working. So I had to pull the solenoid out. It was clicking but not really doing anything. So I've just pulled that apart. It's not in the best spot, obviously. It's down pretty low where it probably gets a bit of water and stuff on it. But I've just given it a good bang and clang, and it seems to have started working again, which is good. Oh, I've disconnected the, hang on. Yeah, so I'm just letting the tyres down as well while I'm just mucking around with this winch. I seem to have got it working now. I've just got to tighten that isolator back up. It's just a King's winch. It seems to do the job. Yeah, so, yep, working. All right, beautiful. I'm just going to disconnect that because I've had some trouble with this before where it tries to wind itself on. So the tyres are all down to, I think I've got them set to about 18 psi. So yeah, we'll give this a bit of a crack now. Hopefully it's not too difficult. Yeah. Alright, I've just got to put this back together now and then I can get moving. Yeah, so a couple of motorbikes have just come through and reckon it's pretty chopped up and bad at the other end of this going back up through the valley. So just because I've had trouble with this winch, now I'm a bit sort of hesitant to tackle it because I am on my own. So if that winch does fail, I mean, I could be in a world of trouble here. So I think I may have to give this one a miss. Just for a bit of common sense, I believe. I really want to tackle it, but if this winch doesn't work when I need it to, yeah, I could be in a bit of strife. So I think, yeah, I'll definitely be giving it a miss. I'll have to do a bit of a U-bolt, I think, and find something different. Yeah, I just found this on the track. It's a pretty good sign that, yeah, it's a gnarly little track. That's obviously a CV from an IFS vehicle of some sort. Yeah, right in the middle of the track. Probably a good thing to not leave on the track. Obviously they probably didn't realise it was there, but it's pretty sharp, so could easily, you know, stake a tyre with that. So yeah, I'll chuck that in the wheelie bin and yeah, I'll keep going. Alright, I'm on army track now. I'm just heading down this little steep section here. I can hear some motorbikes coming. So I'll try and pull over on the track here and hop out of the way. I'm not sure if they're on this track or another track just to the sort of south of where I am. Yes, I've got some pretty spectacular views through this little section here. Obviously hard to see on the camera, but yeah, dropping down into this big valley here. Yeah, we'll just keep moving on. Yeah, nice little steep section just here. Pretty easy going though, really. It looks like it's pretty solid. Yes, I've just stopped on this hill here. And I'll just put the handbrake on. Anyone who knows 80 series or Toyota handbrakes know that they're not that great. I'm just going to set the camera up down here. All right, walk back up the hill. Put some people's rubbish away. All right. Yeah, when you're on a steep hill like this, it's probably best just to leave the car in gear. And when you want to take off, you just handbrake off, and just crank it, and it'll start in gear. So if I try and put my foot on the brake now, we take off and I can't stop it. Yeah, you're better off just to start it in gear. Keep your foot off that clutch. We'll just poke down here. Steep little section just here. I'll just have to stop and pick the camera up again when it's a little bit flatter, I guess, so the car won't roll down the hill. Yes, I just want to explain myself a little bit better with this clutch situation. So what I've done now is I've stopped on a pretty steep hill. I'm in gear, car off, and I've got my foot on the brake, and I've sort of, I guess, bled all the air out of the vacuum system, so there's no vacuum assist now. So the car's holding with the engine braking, so the car's off, but I'm actually creeping forward slowly because it's so steep here. If I put my foot on the clutch, even with my foot on the brake, I will not be able to stop this car rolling away because it's just so steep and there's no vacuum assist on the brakes. I mean, you could probably stand on the brake and it'll stop, but yeah, I'll just show you. So I'll just flip you around, and then I'll just put my foot on the clutch, and then you'll sort of see what I mean. Righto, so all I'm doing here, I've got my foot on the brake, and I'm standing on it quite hard. I'm in first gear low range, handbrake is off. If I put my foot on the clutch now, we will roll away. And I cannot stop that. So this is where you can get yourself into a real bit of trouble if you use your clutch and when you've stalled your car. And I've seen this on YouTube a bit where guys have rolled backwards down hills and all sorts of things because you've just got to keep off the clutch. And if you stall an auto, then yeah, you're in a little bit of trouble. So yeah, just a little, I guess, handy tip. Yeah, I'll just show you again. So I'm on this hill, no vacuum left in the brakes. I'll just put my foot on the clutch and away we go. The only way I can stop that is to release the clutch. Obviously, if the engine's running, you have vacuum assist, which I can probably demonstrate that as well. I'll do that in another little section. Rightio, so I'm now on the same section with the engine running, foot on the brake and clutch in. I'll just go to first gear. Hold on. If I turn this car off, while I've still got vacuum on the brakes, it'll be fine, but if I relieve the vacuum out of the system, I will not be able to hold this car on this hill. I'll just demonstrate that now. So yep, still holding, I've still got the clutch in. Now if I let the, yep, so there we go, now I can't stop it. So I'm standing on that brake as hard as I can. The only way you'd be able to stop that really is to release the clutch. Right, yeah, so I hope that makes a bit of sense. I mean, it makes sense in my mind. Whether it makes sense on camera, I don't know, I hope it does. Let me know if I'm just talking a load of bullshit. I hope that makes sense, especially for the young guys who haven't got a lot of experience four-wheel driving. That's where I think the key is, that a lot of young fellas that have only had their license for a short amount of time, haven't done a lot of bush driving. Yeah, you can certainly get yourself into trouble, especially out around Walhalla on these steeper tracks. Yeah, rightio, so we're just coming up to a bit of a switchback here, I guess. I'm not sure if I'll get around in one go. Might do. No, I won't. Nothing to it. Just got to take your time. It's not a race. Yeah, right here. So I just wanted to show you where I am. Basically, I've just come down Army Track, which is, I've come down here. I'm just right here now at this creek. I just wanted to show you that creek. It's pretty nice. If I had some waders, I reckon I'd spend a couple of hours here and go for a fish. But yeah, maybe next time. Yeah, have a look at that. Absolutely amazing. Looks very fishy and trouty. Anyway, I'm going to have some lunch and then we'll keep tracking on. Yeah, rightio. So this is my lunch. Just doing a bit of a, well, this is Straz actually, and yeah, I've got ham as well, but I think I'm just going to have the one sanger today. But yeah, just a nice low heat on the pan, makes perfect toasties. Yeah, I'd actually be quite happy to camp here, nice little spot, enough room for one car. You could probably squeeze two in here if you really wanted to. Yeah, you could, I reckon you'd do alright in that little river over there. Alright, I've just had lunch now. I'm heading off across this river. Yeah, slow and steady. Just quietly pooping my pants here. I think I need to stay in this rut here because I'm a bit worried the back's gonna slip into there, but that is deep. I don't know what I'm getting myself into here. Anyway, let's see what happens. Oi, 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 that's fucking how you don't do it. That was bloody stupid. Yeah, when I cranked the key, I think I had, because I had my foot on the brake, but I think I was on the throttle as well. So yeah, that was pretty dumb. I don't think I've damaged anything. I'll go down and have a look. Yeah, this is gnarly here. I don't know why I decided to come down this way. I guess there's a chicken track that I could have gone down, but I thought I'd go down here. Yeah, stupid. Yeah, there's the car there, so I couldn't really stop through all of this. Yeah, there's like a 2.5 foot drop there that I didn't actually negotiate too well. Anyway, we'll go and do an inspection and see if there's any damage on the car. Okay, so I've had a look. No damage, thankfully. You can see the bull bar and scrubbies have hit on the side there. I guess that's why we have them. Thank God, because otherwise I would have smashed the front of that in badly. Anyway, you can see someone's dragged their diffs all the way down or up, I'm not really sure. Yeah, gnarly track, but check out the views. Freaking awesome. Anyway, we'll put that down as what not to do. Alright. Yep, this feels fun. Another nice big drop off just here. Unfortunately, I'm not showing you because I'm not stopping. Alright. Another little drop off here, drop off down there, they're everywhere. Slow. Crunch. More gnarly sections just here, I'll just keep going. Yeah, it just doesn't show it at all. Anyway, keep on trucking on. Rightio, so I've just finished coming down that flats track, which was just insane. I don't know why anyone would want to do that. Certainly not on their own. I've just come out, I'm just at a tools campground now. I'm just going to head into Walhalla and then start making my way to Willow Grove. And what's the time? It's about 20 to 4 now, so yeah, it's been a slow track, that one. That took a little while because I wanted to film a bit of it, even though it was terrifying to stop. That's why I sort of botched up that start. I probably should have just kept going, but anyway, all good. Yeah, righto. Keep sticking around, there's more to come.
fixing any more CVs.